tell you, it just hits so much better with that flamingo on the front. It really is
The
doing an amazing job.
flamingo or no flamingo, that thing that slaps. That is
It
just
does.
that hits.
Every
Hi,
time.
welcome to a late night Saturday night.
Yeah.
We adjusted from yesterday because Wes has better things to do than to do the show on a
Yeah,
Friday.
driving 12 hours,
Yeah, because whatever, you should have done it on the road. That would have been fun.
It could have been interesting, but I also had a very special dinner with really important people at Adepticon. So
Good.
what can I say? I'm a wanted man. That's
You
really
are.
what it is.
You are. You've been on you and me have been on quite the tour in
Yeah.
2024 so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're starting a little late, but we still have a full show. We got Targi set up. Targi?
Targi. I've
GIF?
always called it Targi.
So it's
Like a
Targi?
GIF. Yeah.
He's gonna whip my ass in it. It's gonna be something proper.
Also true.
But we're gonna talk a little bit about I want to know about Adepticon, your trip to New Jersey from Syracuse and then back again. You're like a hobbit.
Yeah.
You were just talking about your feet too. That's ironic.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I guess you got some sort of surprise to show, and we got some music to make up for from last week because Wes decided to punch the microphone in the face and stop the music right at the moment where we were doing a cool thing. So
I don't think that's what I did.
yeah, no, it was totally you. Hey,
I mean,
Di.
I'll take the L on that one, but that's okay.
We can go to the tape. We can go to the video and see what happened.
We can. Yeah. I still think I win, but
Okay.
it's okay.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do the like and subscribe before you yell at me.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So that should be a thing.
You have a bell? You have a bell? Hit the
Smash
bell.
the bell. Oh, we should have a bell as a thing.
Yeah.
You should have a flamingo bell. The flamingo head is the holder, and then a bell. There you go.
Dang it! I'm writing it down right now.
All right.
Flamingo bell.
Yeah. So do
Gonna
the like
happen.
and subscribe thing. Slam the button so we can annoy you at 10 o'clock on a Saturday next time we go live. And then let's talk a little bit about what the hell we've been doing lately.
Yeah.
As my phone goes off for some reason.
That was me. I sent you a message to remind you to get me a flamingo bell.
Oh, perfect. Okay, on it.
Yeah.
I'll shop while we're on the show. It'll be great.
Excellent.
Oh, like a gi. Okay, so it's Targi. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Kabuki. Kabuki has been patiently waiting for us to show up for the show, and we appreciate it.
So
yeah, what has your journey been like over the past I don't know 7 days, 8 days?
Yeah, it's been crazy. So let's see. If we go back to the Thursday before St. Patrick's Day, I took a little drive, just a simple 8-hour drive out to New Jersey or to New York, little Syracuse area. Had some fun there. It was good times, great oldies. Got to hang with some friends. Yeah. And then after that, on the Monday, I had to go drive to New Jersey. My boss lives in New Jersey, and I went to his house. And then one of the things that I do is I also expand upon the world of board gaming with my boss. So envision, if you will, your job is to play board games with your boss. And so that's what I did for like 3 days. I did have one day where I played Rove for almost 10 hours straight. Oof. Because I had a TTS with Alex from Board Game Co. I had a 2 TTSs where I was teaching how to play Rove, and then I had my normal group for that particular day. So it was just Rove over and over again, which is awesome. It was very fun. Then the next day, I played some more games with my boss. Showed him a couple of new things that are in the works as far as prototypes and stuff go. So he was super excited about that.
Kabuki TTS stands for Tabletop Simulator. It's there you go. You got it. Look that up. And I assume this is DeVito. How are you, DeVito?
And then after that, I left on Thursday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and took a little short 12-hour drive back to Michigan. So I got home at about 4 in the morning. It was like 4:30 ish, somewhere around there. And then I stayed up because I had to get the kids on the bus because my wife is a soldier and has done an amazing job of getting the kids going in the morning, and they have to be up at 5:30 in the morning getting stuff ready, and then the other one has to get up at 7. They got to all get on the bus and stuff. And so I did that part. And then as soon as the youngest was on the bus at 7:30, I went to bed. And then I got up at so now it's Friday, right? And so then I got up at I think 12 or 12:30, and then I drove to Chicago so that I could go to Adepticon and do a game session that evening with these folks who do this thing called the Geek Nation Tour. It's super cool. They go to Gen Con. They also go obviously to Adepticon every year, and they're basically super nerds. And they just really enjoy learning about the histories of board games, wargaming, and like they go to Japan to learn about samurai culture and dress in samurai suits and beat each other up with wooden swords. Um, there was an Estonia tour where they did Frost Ward and just had a super awesome time out there. So these guys are men and women who were in the group were just super awesome, really cool people. And I played games from Fight in a Box with them. So we played Processing and Conquest Princess with
Yeah,
them.
hopefully you played Conquest Princess.
Yeah. And I got to walk around Adepticon, which was super awesome. Um, and then after that, I went home. It was about midnight or so. So I got back this morning at about 3 a.m. and then
Right.
went to bed, and then I got up at noon, and here I am.
And here you are. God.
It was a week. It was a
Yeah,
week.
that's a week. That's definitely a week plus. Yeah. I mean, obviously it started off tremendously
Amazing.
well
Yeah.
and then just went downhill from there.
Well, when you set the bar so high, it's hard to
Well, I
it's hard
know.
to jump back over that one.
And you got to hang out with this guy. How you doing, Eric?
Did. Yeah. Absolutely. And I do stop. I need to have some recharge time. I figured out that the max I can do in a month is 3 weeks straight. In October of last year, I was home for 4 days.
Oof.
The rest of the time I was at conventions. So that was a bit much even for me. So I need at least a week home every month to recharge. And I need that time to be like consecutive.
Right.
And so I'm very much looking forward to being home with the kids and the wife and hanging out and for the next 13 days. And
Right.
then I have another convention in Milwaukee to go to,
Uh,
and then I'm gonna go see the solar eclipse because I'm a nerd and I love that kind of stuff. So I rented out an Airbnb and hopefully it won't be overcast.
yeah.
And then there's Niagara, so it's gonna be awesome.
Are you coming into New York to see it, or you're staying on the other side of the lake, right?
Yeah, I'm staying. I'm gonna go to near Toledo. There's a little tiny area off to the side of that where it's supposed to be in the like perfect middle of
Yeah.
the line. So assuming there's enough, it's not overcast or anything. It should be like 3.5 minutes or something. So be super
Yeah,
cool.
apparently it's Niagara Falls is supposed to also be in that trajectory, and there's a bunch
Hmm.
of people that are going just about a week early before the gathering to go check it out up there, which is nice because then you got the falls and you got the Canadian side you can go tour, and Toronto's not that far, so you can go see
Yeah.
like the Hockey Hall of Fame, and the aquarium is beautiful up there. So
Hmm. Yeah.
cool.
I definitely want to go see some of those cool things eventually, but I'm taking the kids out of school, so I've got to get them back. So
Nice,
driving all
nice.
the way out there and then driving all the way back and then driving all the way back again just seems like a bit much.
Yeah, a little bit. It's worth it though. It'll be an experience.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And then
Because
yeah,
Toledo
12
from my house is only like 2.5 hours, so it's nothing.
with the driving you'll be doing. That's a flash.
Yeah, just like that, I'm there.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So
How about
that's
you?
what
How about you? What was your week like?
I was recovering from the weekend.
Mm.
It's always exciting to be around that kind of stuff. But it was nice to be back, home with the little ones that are still sleeping, thankfully. Yeah, Toledo, Spain. I was in Toledo, Spain, actually. Um, yeah, the week was not as eventful as yours. I mean, I caught up on some work stuff. Talked to a few people about games that we're doing. But yeah, not as eventful. I mean, last weekend obviously was the highlight, but little
Mm.
precursor, right, to
That's
six
right.
months from now when the big dance happens.
That's right.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a chill week. Nothing too fantastical happened.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah, it's nice to have those weeks, especially with the beginning of the year that we've had. Right,
Yeah,
it seems like almost every other week something's going on, so it's nice to have some time off.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I definitely like it when you get a little bit of downtime.
Yeah, you and I are kind of two peas in a pod, though. Like even that downtime is spent thinking about
Yeah.
developing the game, or wait, what if we do this, or how about we like I was already checking stuff for other things that we're doing and something that we'll have at Gen Con, and like my brain never shuts off with that stuff. It's just the
Mhm.
hustle and bustle of being away is different than the hustle and bustle of being in this house. So it's just
Yes.
a different kind of hustle, right?
Very much the same, yeah.
Yep.
I like this work so much that it doesn't feel like work, so I don't mind thinking about it all the time.
Right.
And yeah, I had some crazy ideas while I was driving for 12 hours. And I noted them on my phone so that way I could, you know, when I got an opportunity to really delve into them this week, I'm going to be super excited about it.
Right.
Came up with some super cool things that I'm excited to try. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm looking forward to having a conversation with you about something that we started last weekend.
Hmm. Yep, I'm talking to somebody important on Monday, so we'll
Fantastic.
hmm yeah, for sure, should be good times.
Always good times.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
yeah, I like my announcement scroll too. I think it's pretty good.
I think
Where,
what could be better is if you were able to do announcements with little emojis in there, like little horns and stuff.
horns?
Yeah,
Oh, horns. I'm thinking
yeah, like
horns. Not yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Like what? Like what?
Like I think of Blues Clues, and just like those sounds, they should just happen randomly.
Yeah, have a soundboard attached.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I have a uh, yeah, I have my Steam Deck pedal here, but I don't have the other. I have another little button one that I can push, but I have to be the one in charge, and so far I don't think you've relinquished that yet.
No. Nope.
Hmm.
No, I'll fumble through it. I'm totally fine with fumbling through it. I don't know if I want you to be in charge of it.
With your
I'm
bums on
surprised.
Monty
I'm
Python.
surprised the die is still yellow on the screen. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised the dye is yellow as well. I thought we had fixed it, but that's okay. I
Good.
will. I'll make sure it happens.
I'm sure you will. Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree with you, Kabuki. Yes, yeah. I meet almost every time when I say something dumb, I think of Monty Python because I'm sure they've said it first, and way better than I could have said it. Uh,
Probably.
so when I was a kid, I did forensics, right? In high school, the competitive public speaking, not the dead bodies. And one of my favorite things was my junior year. For whatever reason, I decided that because my freshman year I did fine. My sophomore year, they just told me that, hey, your piece is great, but if you had more, um, you need to have like your piece needs to be stronger. Need to have more literary merit. That was what I was told over again. Your piece is great, but it's funny. You perform it well, but you need more literary merit because humorous interpretation was my favorite thing. Um, so then my junior year, I said, whatever. I'm just going to do whatever I want to do because I think it's going to be funny. And I decided I was going to do a Monty Python sketch for the first half of the season, and I did the Spanish Inquisition. But I did the Spanish Inquisition completely different every single time. So mind you, this is it has to be at least 8.5 minutes to score properly.
Right.
So I took the concept of setting up this whole big scene, having all these characters act out different random things, and then randomly this dude would walk in and go, "Ha ha! It is the Spanish Inquisition," and then someone else would go, "Oh, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition," and then that was the whole setup for the entire thing. And I did like the extra 6 or 7 lines that go on after that, and then I would go right back into the scene again and into a completely different humorous interpretation scene with different characters, and then do another scene, and then exactly the same thing would happen at these moments. But I would do these setups where so and so walks in the door and opens the door, right, and you go, you pull the door open, and you would expect someone to jump out and go, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition, but I would make it something else happen, and then the Spanish Inquisition would come at the weirdest moments because no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Right.
So it was all these like complete setups for nothing to happen, and then all of a sudden for it to happen when you don't expect it, which is
Right.
just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, because you can't expect it.
Exactly.
Because no one
So
expects it.
I did that. Yeah, that was the whole point. I did that for the first whole half of the season, which is from basically right before September when school starts all the way through to January. And that I never got called out on the mat for completely making it up as I was going along. There was absolutely no script whatsoever, which you definitely were not supposed to do, but no one called me out on it, which I think is hysterical. And then at the end, the second half of the season is where we go to the really big competitions, and you had an opportunity to, like, there would be people there who probably knew Monty Python well enough to go, "Hey, that guy's BS in this whole thing. That's not real," right? Only one guy called me to the carpet on it, and he was like, "Dude, you did such a great job. I'm not even going to say anything."
That's
He
awesome.
was like, it was really good. You did a great job. You beat everybody else in here hands down. It wasn't even close. But just so that you know, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And I was
That's
like, "Hey,
great.
cool, man." Uh, yeah. So
Hey,
it was absolutely terrible. It was just wonderful. I loved it.
How big is your flamingo?
This flamingo is glorious. His name's Dave. He's a wonderful pet, and Dave is roughly 5 feet tall. Yeah,
Yep.
big time. We don't mess around here.
With the lovely bow tie that my little Cthulhu doll here has as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, little 5 foot tall Dave.
Just a little guy. Yeah.
I was speaking of Dave. I wonder if Dave saw the intro and caught. Oh, we got to do the. It's not the intro. I keep thinking it's the intro when we kept it from him. It's not. It's the thumbnail. We got to get the
It's
thumbnails.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have everything to be able to start doing thumbnails properly now. So I will load them in, and they'll definitely be there.
Good. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Excuse me, Eric. There's a flamingo section at Big Lots. Oh man, someone's about to spend $40 at Big Lots. That's probably buy half the store.
Yeah. 40 bucks.
Man. Oh, that's awesome.
All right. So last week, if you caught the show last week, we were live from Leprechaun here in Syracuse, and we were joined by the amazing team over at Kibi Games. Learned about why they're called Kibi. I asked them repeatedly to stop making good games because everything they make is good.
That's very true.
It is very true. And we started, West started this thing. And right as we were doing the thing, the microphone wasn't working. And we don't think the thing happened.
It
So,
definitely didn't because I went back to watch it.
okay, good. I couldn't
Yeah.
bring myself to watch it. So we're gonna do the Wild West surprise now.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do a recap of last week's Wild West Secret Surprise.
Okay, so you want to lead the recap?
Yeah. So the secret is that I actually hired a very amazing man, who is a professional musician to write an absolutely incredible musical interlude for us to introduce Wild West Secret Surprise. Now, I told him that I wanted dark Mexican carnival. Like that's where I wanted it to go. I wanted it to feel like you're in Tijuana, but kind of cursed, and little bit of circus rolling in at the same time. And he I think personally nailed it right out of the park. Absolutely crushed it.
I have to agree. Unbelievable. And Eric was there live when it happened, and I'm sure they would happily admit it. They nailed it. It's pretty solid. Like with that prompt that you gave and what came out, like it works.
It's glorious. Yeah. Now, for the record, we won't generally always play the entire thing because it's like 52 seconds or something like that. It's a full minute, but this time we're going to play it all the way through so that you can get the fullness of how incredible this music is. And then the good news is we own the rights to it, so we can literally just play it all the time, and it's going to be amazing.
It could be our outro.
It could be our outro. It should be our outro. Yes,
but
it will both be the outro.
For the Wild West Surprise.
Yeah.
Can it dual use?
Oh, of course. It could triple use.
Triple.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to play it.
Okay.
I have to find it. There it is. All right. So should I just play it and then do the Wild West Surprise overlay, or?
So I think you have to like lead in a little bit. Like you've got to slide into it. So you got to just play it first. And I think we can still talk while it's going on.
We should be able to. I'm just saying, do you want me to play it and leave it and then do it again with the overlay? Or is this the Wild West Surprise?
For sure. Yeah.
Play it.
Yeah, play it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get back to the comments with credits. All right. So here it is. Is it called, what's the name of it? Is it called the Wild West Secret Surprise Anthem?
No. Hold on. It has a really unique name, which is kind of disturbing, but I have to pull it up in my files to be able to answer that question properly for you. But I think it's a great satirical Latino hip hop intro.
Okay.
WAV technically.
Yeah, it's a WAV file. All right. Well, Here it is for your listening pleasure. The official reveal, because it didn't go through last time?
Pretty much, yeah.
So really only the Kibi folks and us heard this.
Yeah, last week.
And the person that made it.
Yeah.
Because I haven't shown it to anybody else.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, here it is. Why did it start from there?
Because I bet it's because we started it and played a little bit of it already. Oh no!
All right, wait. I'll just start. I'll do something else. Hold on. Okay, let's see if that worked.
There it is. The glockenspiel. Beautiful.
Right here.
And the laugh, right? Like a smoker's laugh. So good. Glorious. Perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Oh, it's coming again.
Now throw the overlay up.
I don't know how to do that. Let's go to
the picture.
Pressure.
There it is. It's Wild West Secret Surprise time. Woo!
I'm laughing.
mean, you just can't ask for better than that.
It's pretty good. It's
It's
pretty
just,
damn good.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely amazing. And
It's
now,
fucking
if
crazy.
that was amazing, this is going to be amazing too.
Is this the actual surprise now? The fuck?
This is a game that I got for us to play.
What?
This is a game that I got for us to play.
No, I
It,
heard that. I'm in disbelief that it's a toolbox.
yeah,
Holy shit.
it's hi. This one, I played this once before. I don't know if
Yeah?
you can see. Yeah, you see how big this thing is?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm gonna put it down now because it's gonna hurt really bad. It's very heavy. Okay. This this is a little game called Seismic. Um,
Little game. Yeah, just tiny game.
yeah, yeah, it's a little game called Seismic. Um, the whole point of the game is that the world is ending, and we're trying to build this rocket ship to get off the planet. And the key is that I can build one piece of the rocket ship, and you can build one piece of the rocket ship, and then everybody else at the table, they also have all the plans to build just one piece of this rocket ship. And I have to get that information from you so I can build my rocket ship and GTFO this planet before it implodes. And every time you damage an area, like if you have a fight on an area, that space that you're standing on, it blows up and you can't stand on that space anymore. This game is glorious.
How do you
And it
get
is
the blueprints?
so if I have a battle with you and I win, then your people don't technically die. I just keep them in prison. And then we can trade these. I'll give you your people back if you give me the recipe for your piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Or I could use espionage and just steal it from you, which also works.
And everyone else is doing the same thing.
Oh yeah. 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 And there are resources that you need to be able to build all the pieces. The map itself is this big, huge circle, and all these little hexes. And every piece of the hex is connected to every other piece. So if you go backwards off the hex, you go around the world to the other side. So you can easily get to anywhere you want to go to. So no one can hide. It's fabulous. Oh, it's definitely another 20-minute game. Yeah.
like for
Definitely not
realsy?
a 20-minute. No. No, it is it takes a bit to set up. But gameplay really isn't that bad. It's only about 90 minutes. It's really fun though. I had a really great time with it. It was up on Kickstarter a while back. And unfortunately it didn't do as well as it should have. It never caught on, and I think it's because the pledge was pretty expensive. What this is a handmade prototype with lasered wooden pieces, and 3D printed pieces. Let me see if I can pull one of these things out.
It on camera?
Yeah.
Do we have to do it like in person?
Oh, we'll have to play this one in person because I don't have a table big enough. But I figured in April, maybe we could play it together.
Yeah, that sounds
But yeah, I don't know if you could see, and like each piece comes off. Hold on.
Oh no, I don't want that. That's the wrong one.
Yeah, so each piece actually comes off and comes out. So like this piece here comes out of there. And so you're literally building each individual piece of the rocket ship until you finally build the last part of the rocket ship. And when you build the last piece of the rocket ship, then you can take off. And then you blow up. And you
How many people play? Can you play 2 players?
Yeah, you can play 2-player. You can play I think it's up to 8. I think 6 players.
That's cool.
Yeah, and like all these pieces, they're so hard to see, but all these pieces, there's 3D. Everything in here is 3D printed, and there's probably 20 different. No, there's probably 30 different 3D printed pieces for each faction. And the cool part about it is the gameplay itself is actually really streamlined because you only have you have a hand of cards, and you have to play your cards. Everybody has exactly the same cards. They're called your command cards. And once you play a card, you have to set it down, and you don't get to play that card again until you use one of the cards that lets you pick all the cards back up.
That's
So
cool.
everyone knows that you've taken that one action.
Right.
Uh, but are you just going to play something to take all the other cards back up, or what's your plan this time? So there's all
Yeah.
kinds of really interesting ways to play the game. I really, really enjoyed it.
Okay.
And when it didn't fund properly on Kickstarter, I reached out to him right away and was like, dude, please don't give up on this game. His name's Jason. I was like, man, please don't give up on this game. This game's really, really fun. There's got to be a way to make it a little bit cheaper. There's got to be a way to get a retail edition that isn't quite so expensive. Maybe lower the player count or something. But please don't give up on this, because it was a highlight of the games that I got to play. I really, really enjoyed it. And he told me that he was gonna be putting it up on GameFound this year. And he was like, dude, if you think it's something that your audience would like to see, I would love that. And I said, man, I'm all in. Let's do it.
Cool.
Yep, Jason Blake. He's awesome.
Yeah, man. We'll find time to play it at the gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll need to get a big table, a
Okay.
big round table, and it'll
Yeah.
work beautifully.
Yeah,
I'll
rounds.
bring all my extra filming stuff.
Cool.
I also got a game called Mayshow.
Oh yeah,
for
you
us to
showed that
play.
last time. Yeah.
Yeah, super awesome game. Really, really cool. I got another game for us to play, which is called Garden Geckos.
Oh,
But
that's Bob's face from the rundown.
yeah, it is Bob's face from the rundown. You're
They
right.
did a side by side of Bob making a face on a show and the gecko, and it looks like they're relatives.
It does. It really does. It's a cool little hex tile game where you're placing out geckos in the garden. It's actually really cool. I really enjoyed looking
Cool.
at it. I got another game from the guys who made Mayshow, and it's called Mine 77.
Okay.
And I just they also make this game called Perdition's Mouth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these guys they do some really weird stuff, and it's I love the art style. I love the work that they're doing. I think they've got a really unique brain, and they do just really interesting things. So I wanted to try that out. They were very kind and sent me a copy of that. And then I also thought, well, because this is the full 42, right? This is
Nice.
called Factory 42. So
Nice.
this is in Soviet Russia. When we build the communist machine, we have factory 42. So we'll be building best Soviet machines.
We've talked about that a few times. I know nothing of it, so I'm looking forward to that one.
Yep. I'm very much looking forward to it as well. But I got home, and one of the things that my son loves to do is to tell me how many boxes I was getting every time I'm gone. He's like, Dad, just so you know, you got another box today. I was like, good. Okay, I was expecting some stuff. He goes, Dad, just so you know, got another box today.
Nice.
But then that big box came in, and he was like, Dad, oh my gosh, the box is as big as me. I could sleep inside this thing. And I went, I know what game that is.
Wait, that was shipped? You didn't just like pick that up at Adepticon or something? Oh my!
That was shipped from Texas.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Well, if they're watching, thanks for shipping that thing. Jesus.
Yeah. And I'm gonna lug that box all the way out to Niagara. So
You sure are.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
My God. Oh, that's
I know,
cool.
right?
We got a full lineup of shit, which I also realized I should have taken some stuff from you when you were here in Syracuse. So I had some of the games that we're planning on playing. So they're not all on your end, but we only have 2 weeks before. It's about 2 weeks before we're back together. So we can switch then.
Yeah, no big deal.
MDD.
But yeah. So That was super cool. I was very excited to get that game in, and I figured that was a pretty cool secret surprise.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. That's unexpected that they would ship that. I mean, that's super generous of them, but we'll
Yeah.
make sure we do it justice for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is a ridiculously fun game as well. I just really enjoyed it.
Cool.
For
All right.
sure.
Well, that's that. Should I play it again?
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously. Because you just think about it now, you're like walking up to the circus, and you're like looking around, going, "Wow, there's the bearded lady. Oh, there's the six-legged elephant. Wait, it's like an elephant. That's not right. That shouldn't be here." And then someone's like, "Here, take some candy."
That's so good.
And like the really weird guy laughing in the background.
Yeah, a couple times too. I like the little knock on like his xylophone.
It's perfect.
That's hysterical. All right.
I literally could not have, if I made it myself and I had talent, which I don't, I couldn't have made it better than that. Like
No.
it is everything I wanted it to be.
That is great. It is well done.
Yeah.
I don't think I had this going the whole time either, but I think it's pretty obvious what we were doing when the big thing came up. So
Also true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to get into it?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
All right. Well, we said we're going to play Targi, so we're going to play Targi.
Good.
I need this, and I need this, and I need that.
There it is. Look how sharp that screen is, people. It's not blurry at all. Very
That's 'cause
sharp.
it's this way. We can't get
Right.
it to be not blurry this way.
Yeah.
If I flip the phone horizontally and make it go this way, so it eats up all the letterbox blacking on the sides, it goes blurry. And if we keep it this way and we get all that wasted space, it's clear.
Yep.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not that clear.
It's significantly clearer than it was.
It is much better than it was, correct.
Yeah.
But it's still
It's
tiny.
okay. Well,
the other
it's not
thing
the
is
size of your screen that matters, Mike. It's
see, I can't go in anymore. That's what
that's what she said.
I gotta leave it there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to Targi. For those that have played, this should be up there in your rankings of top 2-player games ever. Yeah, the box, but I can't, like, there's no reason to be up there. Like, I can put some of our pieces on there, but otherwise the border is the border. Like, it's this 5x5 grid. Yeah, so this is definitely a favorite of mine. This one with Mr. Jack. I was saying to Kabuki in the chat earlier. This with Mr. Jack and Jaipur are my go-to 2-player games. I enjoy this one immensely. I'm not very good at it, and Wes told me before the show that he's played it twice recently, and he's going to house me, which I believe.
Yeah.
So for those on FanDuel betting on this game, bet on Wes to cover the spread.
Yeah. Yeah. I absolutely love this game. It's definitely one of my favorites. I think what makes Targi so good is that it's dead simple, but you have so many different things that you can do and so many different options that you can take.
Yep.
That it gives you lots of choices that no matter what you do, you're not going to have a bad turn.
This is true.
Yeah.
Is this really his only game? Well, this in the expansion, I assume. I figured he'd have more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. That's crazy. If this is his only game, that's insane.
That's bonkers. Yeah, Mr. Jack is great. Mr. Jack's one of those that feels you either play as the cops or the copycat, and you're trying to like hide in and escape. and then you play it as the other. You almost immediately play it. It's quick enough. You play it again and rotate sides. So the first game you play as the cops trying to stop the thing from happening, and then the second time you play as the Mr. Jack trying to escape, the copycat trying to escape, and it feels like a totally completely different puzzle when you're playing both sides like that. It's amazing. Single design, yeah. Stop it.
Yeah, I think
that's crazy.
There's only a few like really good 2-player games that are just 2-player games out there. I think this one, Watergate's also really good, and Mantis Falls. Those are probably my absolute. I mean, they're definitely my favorite 2-player games out there.
Yeah, Mantis is good. We played it. I didn't believe you from the beginning because you had this little snicker of a laugh the first time you tried to bluff something through. But I'm curious to play that one as 3 because it plays 2 or 3.
It does play 3. I have to be honest, I did not enjoy playing as 3-player at all. And I think it's because I love it so much at 2-player, but I've been told that maybe I played it wrong, because everybody else who plays it as 3-player really enjoys it. So I'm willing to try it as a 3-player game again, but I just think it sings so beautifully at 2 players that I am concerned that 3 players is just going to not feel good.
I do want to play it with you in person just so I can read your face rather than on the computer. But it does do well. And funny, I tried to find it. It was out of stock. It wasn't available. And then I went into, I think it was Barnes and Noble to find the Halloween Boop edition.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And there it was on one of their carts in the front.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, they've been doing great guns with it. It's so unique. It's so different. Whenever I tell someone, oh yeah, my favorite game, what is still probably my favorite game so far, for the last couple of years, has been Mantis Falls. And when I say, oh yeah, it's a 2-player social deduction game, they're like, yeah, whatever, that doesn't work. And you're like, I know, I hear what you're saying. Just trust me, it does. And it's amazing.
Yep.
It's so well.
Mall Peak I still need to play, but I did like Skull Hollow, and I completely forgot about Sky Team. Sky Team is amazing.
Sky Team is fantastic. I have to agree with that.
Good. Lost Cities I like, but I like the board game better. And it's 2 to 4 player board game, not just a 2. I know Lost Cities is just a 2. I just like the board game and what it does, what it offers you better than just the card game. Box in the Forest is another good one, yeah. That's a good pick too. I forgot about that one. All right, well, welcome to Targi. For those that don't know how to play or aren't familiar with it, basically we have these 3 workers, 3 little meeples. We're going to take turns putting them out here in the outer ring, in the outer rim. This is quickly going to be rethemed into Star Wars. When somebody places in one of these, the other player cannot place directly across the way. So if I place here, then West cannot place here. I'll be able to place there. But I will only have, you'll see how it works. I'll only have one option that turn. It's less than ideal to do something like that. And then once all 3, let's say I did that, and I did this for some fucked up reason. Once we do that, we have 2 of these cylinders that represent the intersections of these 2 people, or the 3 people. So if you draw a line from one up and one over, you'll see that goes there. And then if you do the same thing with the other person, you'll see that goes there. So on this turn, I would get 2 salt and 2 dates. At the end of
the cheapest dates Mike's ever gotten.
It, yes. When we're done, these will go away and they will be replaced with the opposite of what they are. So there are goods and there are tribes. Right now it's set up with 5 goods in that like a 5 pip pattern, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these 4 tribes in this little diamond, they will be replaced with the opposite until the end of the turn. And then we'll flip them over and do the whole thing again. The robber, this little gray guy over here, will start blocking spots and eventually cause these raids to happen. The raids is where we'll lose some stuff. And either we will win the game before the 4th raid, or the game will end upon the 4th raid. and then we'll add up how many points we have. These little things are the points. We'll get them from different cards. We'll also add up. These guys have all of these tribe cards. They have these icons. There's 5 different icons. If you have if they're all the same, you get 4 points. If they're all different, you get 2 or something like that.
Yeah, that's correct.
If all the
Just
cards
as
you
an
have, oh, you're doing a 3x3 grid. You'll end up doing a 4x3 grid.
correct.
As you collect those cards, you'll start to fill this thing out. And if you can get them all the way, all 4 of them going across the same, they're 4 points. And if you get them all different, they're 2 points.
Yeah. And another game in trigger is if they all are, if you fill that entire thing up, that ends the game as well.
Right.
So
Right. Completes their tableau prior to final raid. Yep. There you go.
Yep. And Kabuki also mentioned for everybody, if you can just lay the pieces down flat, so that way it's slightly easier to see. Yeah, I like that.
Absolutely.
Perfection.
All right. So
Now, just for the record, I also have my own pieces here. So I've got all of the tribes that have come out, so that way I don't have to reread them. The good thing about this game is that most of the cost across the top corner of the card is all different on all the different cards. So it looks like I should be able to discern it pretty easily.
Perfect. Well, let me know if you can. I'll give you the wrong information.
Good. Figured.
Does the robber start on track 1, or does the robber?
He does, yes.
To begin the game.
Yep. He's a giant jerk, and he starts right there.
Cool.
Blocks the good spots.
He stops there. All right. Well, not. I mean, you can still get there by going here.
Yeah. But nobody should be putting down nobles anyway, so it's a wasted spot.
No, you can still get at these 3 locations if you want by going there.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh, there's Geeka bits. I didn't know that.
Of course there are. Do we start with 2 of everything in 1 money, or is it 1 of everything in 1 money?
No, you got two of everything in 1 money. So you got 2 dates, 2 pepper, 2 salt, 1 money, 4 points in 1 and 3, and then our things. You also have them. You could kind of see them over there.
You start with 4 points?
You start with 4 points.
Really?
I only do what the directions tell me to do.
Okay.
Each player gets 3 Targi figures and 2 tribe markers in his or her player color. Each player also gets 2 dates, 2 salt, 2 pepper, 1 gold, and 2 victory point tokens with a total value of 4.
Nice. I've been playing hard mode, or I did it and I just forgot that I did it.
Oh, cool. Oh, if you've been playing wrong recently, maybe maybe I do cover the spread on FanDuel.
No, probably not. Also, if you haven't done this yet, you can go to Levity Games, and you can get Targi stickers for all the different pieces. So your meeples, they actually look pretty incredible with these different outfits on them.
Neat.
Yeah.
Better
that's
than
Eamon,
these.
by the way.
These are bland now. Now I don't want to play with these.
I know.
You made my meeples feel less than meeple.
That's what I do.
Yeah, thanks. All right.
Yep.
It does say the last person to eat a date goes first.
I am not a cannibal, so I'll allow you to go first.
You know. Yep. I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna. All right, so I'll go first.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. No, I'm gonna go there.
Silversmith. Interesting.
Yeah.
That seems like a weird choice, but hey, that's all on you. I am going to do.
We don't take the Silversmith action.
Eventually, you will.
Not this turn. We only take these things.
But you still get the benefit of the actions on the side.
Immediately?
Yeah. Well, not immediately, but at the end, you resolve them.
I didn't know that. All right, I'm going there.
Yeah. I'll take Fatima down at the bottom. Right where your fingers are.
This one?
Yep, that one.
No, that's Morgana. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't know you did that right away. That's cool. What does Caravan do? All
It
right.
allows you to take trade.
I'm getting there. Draw the top goods card from the draw pile and take whatever is depicted on it. 1 or 2 goods, 1 gold, or 1 victory, then discard the card. Okay, I'm gonna go there.
And then I will go directly above you.
There?
Yep.
All right. And then I want to go. I don't want to go there. I want to go here.
Okay. And then hold on. I need to see these fun guys. I want to be where the people are. I'm gonna go put me on the salt.
This one or this one?
The salt on the left. Sorry.
I do like that it's the first round and you're already considering things way too heavily.
That's because I care about this game.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's one very specific thing that I want, and unfortunately, I think you got it, which really sucks.
Yeah. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now we do the outer stuff.
So now we put down our cylinders.
Oh, okay. Which is the easy part, right?
Theoretically, yeah.
Because that's going there and that's going there.
Yep.
And now we do the stuff.
And so now you get to resolve yours first because you were first player.
Oh, I need the first player thing. Okay. All of it, the Targis and the cylinders.
Yep, you can do it in any order that you want.
All right. Well, this is easy. This one gets me 2 salt.
Mm-hmm.
That one gets me 1 date. I need it. This one gets me 1 pepper. This one gets me a tribe goods card, and I get whatever's on it. That gets me a pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets discarded. Did that. This I'm going to pay for with a salt and a pepper and a coin.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that card. And that is the you no longer have to surrender anything during a raid.
Did you pay the cost to put it down?
I did. Salt, pepper, and a coin.
Cool. I really don't like you very much. Now take a trade goods card and put it down underneath your cylinder there. Yep, face down, perfect.
My placement is left to right, top to bottom, or no?
Yeah, left to right and
I don't have to
top
finish
to
the row
bottom,
before
yes.
I can place here. So this has to go here.
Correct.
I don't have to finish a row in order to place in another thing.
Correct, yep.
Okay, so you're up, yeah?
You've gone through all your stuff?
I got my salt, my
Okay.
date, my pepper, my card, which gave me another pepper, and
Okay.
this thing. So I'm good.
All right, so then you got to replace the salt one as well with a tribe card.
Right. Okay.
All right. Now take the one that is on the date. For me, the cylinder on the date, and move it to. Are we moving it to the coins? Probably where we should go. We should definitely move it to the coin. I
Why are
don't
you
want
moving
to, but
stuff? Oh, because of this?
for Fatima, yeah.
Yeah. So move this to the coin?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so I'll take a coin. So you can take that one off and put a tribe card underneath it.
Coin it is.
And then I will take the the house card, the tent card, whatever it is.
What? This?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
that's a
taking that.
pepper, a date, and a coin.
Yep, and I'm spending the pepper, date, and the coin that I just got to put that down, because I have. Wait, you couldn't have put that card down. You couldn't put that in your display yet because you have to take the noble action. So I can't put that down either because you have to take the noble action. I forgot.
Okay.
Okay. So it's still in my hand, which is fine. And I'm gonna take the white action to grab a tribe card. So show what the tribe card is.
This?
Yeah.
If you have more cards in your display than your opponent at the end of the game, you receive 1 additional victory point.
And that costs, how much does it cost, Mike?
1 coin?
Oh, the 1 coin that I just got? Yeah, I'll pay that. That's fine.
But
So
you
that'll
can't
go,
because you can only have 1 card in your hand.
which is fine. But that card right there says you flip the tribe card over and then you pay for the cost right away. If you can't, then you can't put the card down.
What?
That particular card,
And you put it down right away?
you can put it down right away. Yep, you can get it and you put it down right away. You can't reserve that card.
All right, that's the noble.
Yep, that one is the one. That's the only way to
Noble.
play something out of your hand.
Ah,
And that one you can play it right away.
God damn it. Fine. So coin goes away.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
All right. Well, that started.
Yeah. And I've got that in my hand. Okay, good. I need to get assault.
Thank you.
Great. And that's it. So then we take them all back.
So you should have 2 salt, a pepper, and a date. Yes?
I have 3
Oh.
salt.
Right. Because of this one.
3 salt, 2 pepper, and a date. And 2 dates. Yeah.
Why 2 dates?
Because you start with 2 dates.
Yeah, but you had to spend a date.
No, that card was only 1 thing. I haven't put that down yet. That had to go to my hand because neither of us took the noble action.
Oh,
we
so I
can't
get
play
this back then. Is what you're saying. Okay.
Correct.
All right. And then this comes back to me. Okay. These get flipped over. There's a coin. A point.
So there's questions from the audience that say if you can play the card when you pick it up, you should be able, if you can pay for it, you should be able to put it down. I thought you can only put tribe cards down if you took the noble action, because I thought they always had to go to your hand.
I thought it went to your hand if you couldn't pay for it.
It does say the tribe cards are immediately placed face up on the display in front of the player. They just have to pay for them. So yeah. Cool. So we could both put those down then.
So
that works. You were right. Yes. This time.
So there's my payment for that. That went out. And this is.
So I've got both of mine out now.
So where do you want this to go? Technically,
they're both on top of each other. I put the house down first and then the camel underneath it. Okay.
And then your resources then are currently right now you have 1 pepper, 1 date, 3 salt.
That's correct.
And this is all paid for.
Yes.
Right. Same. Okay. Cool. All right. Robber moves over.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. If it's in your hand, the only way to play it is from your hand.
It's using the noble action.
Yep. Or you can use the noble action to discard it if you no longer want to play it.
That too.
All right. So first player goes to you then?
Yes. Okay. I'm going on Fatima, please.
You like that, huh?
It's a great spot.
It is a good spot. Okay. Right. I tried to tell him, but he doesn't want to listen to me. So
But Fatima just sounds better because then you're putting both of them together. So that's why I call her Fatima.
sure. Okay, your turn.
What's the Oasis card in the top left?
The Oasis. This one.
Yeah.
In each round in which you get at least one salt from a goods card, you receive one more salt.
All right. Cool. Okay. Then I'm gonna go on. And the one at the very top is immediately after displaying this card, you get a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm gonna go on the trade section underneath you.
This one?
Yeah.
Caravan.
Yep. Caravan, thank you.
What is this? Immediately after displaying this card, for every 2 empty spaces out of 12 possible, you receive a one-time bonus. That's really good.
It's good, but you can only have, I think, 10 things in your hand. So
I'm sitting on 9. Yeah, that's a little
yeah.
much.
It's 10 goods. I don't think money counts.
Yeah. This is good. This is good.
Some good decision points.
I don't like any of it. So it's there or there. Well, let's go.
Probably there. I mean, there's also really good. Or there.
There's a couple good places.
One of them would be good, though.
Okay.
And then I will take the salt. No, I won't. I don't like salt. I'm going to take the salt. Yes, that's the best one to take.
The left or the top?
I should take. I'm worried. Yeah, I'm going to take the salt on the left.
Okay. So that puts you at that and that. That's a lot of dates this round. But you're gonna move it around, so
for sure. Yeah.
All right. I don't like any of these.
There's really only one that you can take, so you're either taking the noble or the pepper.
Yeah, I can go where the robber is.
No, you can't. Not unless you have the card that says so, and you also can't go across from yourself.
You can go across from yourself.
Why would you do that? You're going to get exactly the same thing.
Yeah, you'd only have one spot to do it, but if
that's dumb, you only get one card out of. That seems like a giant waste.
I'm not saying it's ideal, but also you can go where the robber is.
No, that's the whole point. Is that the robber takes the space away? There's a card that allows you to go where the robber goes.
Oh no, you can't. Yeah, there's a card that lets you do it. You're right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't want to go on the pepper, so I have to go on the noble.
Yeah, you can go across from yourself, which is stupid.
Right. That means I only have one spot.
Yeah, you just get one card. So I don't know why you'd want to do that.
Well, I'm not going to the noble, so I go on the pepper. Okay.
Perfect.
Ugh. That was not good. All right, so that goes there and that goes there, and this goes here and here. And you go first. Yep.
Okay. So they're saying you can't go across from the robber. I thought you could go across from the robber. You just can't go on the same space from the robber.
No, you can go across from the robber.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure you can go across from the robber. Because otherwise you're out of spaces.
No figures may be placed on the following cards: on the card where the robber is standing, on a raid corner card, on a card where one of the player's own Targi or one of the opposite Targi is standing, and on a card opposite one of the player's Targi cards.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we were correct. Yeah. You guys trying to mess with me? I see how it is. Okay.
Yep.
Do I want the 2 dates or do I want?
What do you want?
I want the coin. Is what I really want. What I really, really want is the coin.
Okay.
But you're going to steal some stuff, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
What am I going to steal?
The first. You're taking stuff that I wanted already. I'm not happy about.
Nice.
I'm gonna. All right, move the 1 date down to the bottom left where the house is.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take that, and the 2 dates that I would have gotten, those are going in along with 2 salt and a pepper so I can play that card.
Okay.
And it's going right next to the other house.
Okay. That was that. So this goes here.
Yep. And then the 2 dates card gets replaced with a tribes card.
This one goes away, and that gets a tribe. Okay.
And then I'm gonna take the next.
This gets your salt.
Yeah. So then I'll grab a salt, and then that gets me a goods card. Hey. Shit. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so component check. You have 2 salt, a date, and a coin.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And that's everybody?
That is everybody.
All right. So I'm going to do this because this doesn't matter. So that gets me a pepper and a salt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got to get down to 10 by the end of my turn, correct?
Yeah, it doesn't include coins, though.
No coins. Yeah. Okay. So this is done. This goes away. That becomes a tribe. This I'm allowed to hold on to something, correct? I almost want to get that and hold on to it. That gets me a pepper. Let me do this first and see what it is. At the end of the game, you receive 1 additional victory point for every 2 Targia cards. Targia?
Those are the females in the purple things.
Oh, there's none out yet.
Not yet, no.
1 extra point for every 2 in my display. I mean, it's worth the point, right? So I might as well. Oh, I don't have a coin. Good. I don't have a coin.
Oh, you can put it in your hand.
No, because I want to put this one in my hand because that's worth more if I can. Yeah, no. Display it immediately if you pay the cost. And you can take it in your hand, blah, or discard it. Yeah, so I either lose it. I mean, I could just play that and it's worth 2 points. It's a lot of payment, though. That's fine. I'll do that. So that's going there, and that's going there. This is coming to me, and I'll put it there. And then I'm going to put this one in my hand. So that means this gets a goods card. And then I will trade in 4 pepper for 3 points. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Are you ready?
All right. Yes. So robber moves over. There's a goods. There's a goods. There's a tribe. There's the purple.
All right.
And now I'm first player.
Yes. The tribe is the one with the slash that says play one fewer of any goods to add a Targi, right?
Pay one fewer of any goods required to add Targi cards to your display. Yes.
All right. And then the other is the fishing card.
Yep. Worth 3
What is
points.
that? All right. Worth 3 points. Woof. Okay. And which ones did you pull? The good ones, didn't you? The immediately after still there. That one's up there. You pulled the other camel guy, right?
I pulled the
Yeah.
camel. Yes.
Okay. All right. Where you going?
I went there.
Oh, you took my Fatima.
I did.
That's
Yeah.
rude.
Yep.
Rude. I'm going on the. Ooh, that's risky. I'm gonna go on the tribe one on the left underneath the salt.
This one.
Yep.
Cool. Here you go.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go on the pepper on the bottom.
Mm. Got the wrong ones. I got the wrong ones.
So Kabuki was saying that he remembers there being. You can't go there. That's opposite me.
Ah.
That there were alternate border cards apparently at one point that has a printed play file on BGG, but then he had to pull it down pretty quick because it sounds like maybe the publisher told him he had to take it down.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. All right.
Silversmith looks really good for you right now.
No, not with that. That was my last turn.
Dates?
Yeah, it's got to be dates, huh?
Yeah.
Or
I feel like now I have to go find those print and play files somewhere because nothing is ever lost on the internet.
this is true. Use of salt. Ugh.
It's
Right.
only a couple points, Mike. There
Yeah,
you go.
shut up.
Good.
Shut your mouth.
I'll go on the salt, please. Kabuki says there's an entry for them somewhere on BGG.
There you go.
And that apparently they got a release somewhere. So that sounds cool.
All right. You are here and here.
Yeah.
I am here and here. I'm going to move this to here.
Okay.
This is getting me a point. This is getting me a date. This is getting me one of my choosing. Oh, that's a bummer, isn't it? That's fine. I got a pepper. And then this, I will pay 2 dates and a salt and put this here. And that gets replaced with the goods.
And don't forget to replace the point with the tribe.
Where?
You got the point at the bottom.
Oh,
You got to
here?
replace that with a tribe. Yeah.
Right. Right. That's a good call. Good call.
Yep.
All
I
right.
will take a pepper for that goods card.
Here? Oh,
Oh,
here?
that's right. Yeah, I may hold on. I'm gonna hold off on that one for a second.
Well, you're
I gotta
getting the
think
pepper
for a
no
minute.
matter what, right?
Yeah, I got one pepper for sure.
And you're
I need
getting
to get
this
another
salt.
pepper. So that goods card, I'm gonna get a pepper for that too because I want to play that Oasis card right away. So it's going into the bottom.
And then this
Yeah, I'm playing that right away.
for 2 salt and a pepper. Okay. That comes a good. And then this for this guy.
Yep. And what does the tribe card show?
Tribe card is immediately after displaying this card, you receive a one-time bonus of 3 goods of your choice: 1 gold, 1 victory, 1 gold, or 1 victory point.
Carpe diem. I should have held. Can I hold that Oasis card in my hand so I can play this one?
What's your order of operations?
You can do them in any order that you want. But technically, I did say I was putting that other one down. So I don't have enough to be able to play that card, which really hurts. But that's okay.
But you can hold it in
So
your hand. You don't have anything in your hand.
I can't. You have to play that one right away.
No, you don't. The tribal expansion?
Yeah.
It's either display it, hold it in your hand, or discard it. It's the same
I
thing I
thought.
just went through.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You can take it into your hand if you do not have any other cards in your hand, or discard it. You can immediately pay
Oh,
the cost and display it, take it in your hands,
cool.
or discard it.
Then I'll take it into my hand. I thought you had to play that one right away.
As much as I don't want you to have it, you can.
That's awesome. I'm very
Yeah.
happy about that. That
Super
one's in my
good.
hand then. So I
Yay.
should have 1 salt, 1 pepper, 1 date, and a coin, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. That's what I got.
Cool. That's what you should have.
Love it.
All right. First player goes to you. These flip over. At the end of the game, you receive 1 additional victory point for every 2 Camel Rider cards you have. That's nice. Pay 1 fewer of any goods required to add well cards to your display. Nice. There is a pepper, and there is a choice. And now this moves over, and we're getting rated. So lose a point or lose a good.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Yeah, that's gross.
I like it.
So what's the well card one? Is that a purple card?
This one?
Yeah. No. Oh, that's a well card. Okay, got it.
Yeah, the well. Yep.
All right, got it. All
Oh,
right, so we've got
immediately after displaying, I never did this. The immediately after displaying,
Mm-hmm.
for every 2 empty spaces out of the 12 possible in your display, you receive a one-time bonus of 1 good of your choice. So I've got 3 cards in my display. I'm down. What is that? 9? Did I do the
Yeah,
math right?
because you have 9 cards that are not there, so you'd get 4 goods of your choice,
Right.
not
Okay.
coins.
Right. 4 goods. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You're first player.
What am I getting rid of? I think I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of a date, and I'm going on the Fatima section.
So date is gone, and you are there. God, that sucks. All right, I'll go there.
And then I'm going to go on the tribal section.
Okay.
That was rude. Now I'm going to go on the pepper section.
This one or this one?
Definitely the one down below. I really want to go on the noble section, but I'm just worried I don't have enough to pay.
You have a card in your hand now.
I know. I need to get rid of it, but
yep, you do. God, I hate this.
Uh-huh.
So I need this to trigger right, or it's not going to work. I guess I'll go here. Okay. All right. And then you are here and here. And I am here and here. What are you going to do?
You got that Fatima card, didn't you?
What?
You got the one for every camel rider. That's the one. I wanted to steal that one from you.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not getting that one. I've already got 2 camel riders. You only have 1. It's better for me.
I'm totally aware. I wanted to take that away from you.
Sorry?
Gross. Okay. So I'm going to take a date first.
I need a coin. If I don't get a coin, I'm fucked. Where's the trader? Do they have to be the same? Oh, look at like. Yeah, okay. They have to be 3 of the same type. Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm mad is what I'm doing. I'm going to take the salt and dates. So move my thing from the well card down.
This to here?
Yep.
Okay.
That's frustrating.
This is done. You get a salt and a date.
Yep.
That's done.
And then I'll take my pepper.
Lime. This, you mean a coin? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay. And your coin?
I'll take my coin.
Okay.
And then
tribal.
Flip over that tribe card and let's see something good.
At the end of the game, you receive 4 victory points instead of 2 for each completed row of 4 different tribal sides, tribal symbols.
Oh, that's perfect. I will put that down right away.
For up to 2 rows.
Yep, that's awesome. Beautiful. So that's my 2 pepper that I just got and the coin that I just got, putting that bad boy down.
Okay.
Right next to my camel rider.
Okay. That's end the game. Did you get a salt this round?
I did get 1 salt this round. I should have 2 salt, 2 dates, 1 coin.
Right. You have this
something in my hand.
in each round, which you get at least 1 salt from a goods card. You receive 1 more.
That's true. But it wasn't from a goods card. It was from a border card.
No, it was from here.
Perfect. So I get an extra salty.
I'm going to share your win, just so you know.
No, you don't get to share my win.
I'm going to share. Well, I've already helped you with the tribal thing. That's going to help you get points, and now I'm helping you with salt. Oh, hey, buddy.
So you're just going to asterisk my win that you helped me?
Yes, it's already asterisk. Hi.
Okay.
What's up? You okay? You look tired. You should go to bed. He woke up and he's all groggy.
Aw.
What's up, buddy? Hold on one second.
Yeah, yeah. Just so that everybody knows, if you didn't get a chance to see last week, I feel very special because Luca painted me a flamingo. It's pretty awesome. So I now have a internationally recognized flamingo picture from Luca, who is an international artist at this point, because I know he sent out a painting that is not in the United States anymore. So he's internationally renowned. Oh goodness.
Hi.
I was just showing everybody my awesome painting.
Aw, look at your painting, Luca.
D. Luca, thank you for my painting, buddy.
Say hi, West. No, you're just gonna cough in
Aw.
my ear. That's not awesome. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You tired? Yeah. All right. So that was your turn, yeah?
Yep.
Didn't you have another?
I took the coin. You have to take the coin off and put a tribe
Right. The
down.
coin's the one that's got to go away. Right.
Yep.
Then you go away, and you go there. This is gonna be a lot harder to do now with him. All right.
Mhm.
So, well, first things first, I'm going to do the caravan and see what I get out of this. I get a date. I don't want a date.
I've heard it's rough these days.
Yeah. So, oh God, sorry, buddy. I'm going to crush your ribs on the table. That's going to get me another date. Cool. All right, I'm going to use the trader. This worked out. I'm going to trade 3 of the same. So I'm going to trade in 3 dates for a coin because that's what the trader does. Then I'm going to spend this, that coin with this pepper to get this. I
And
might
you
as
did
well
3
put
of
it.
the same goods, right?
I did 3 dates because apparently this was my date round. So
It was your date round. That's true.
it was. I got a lot of dates this round. And then what do I need from this? Oh, you already did this. I might as well get a pepper. I'll get a pepper. Okay. That's that. Good.
Yep.
Cool. Flip over the tribe. Ooh. Peppers. Robert goes down to the trader. And I go first. I do like this.
That is very annoying.
He does have this from the song.
What is that Oasis card that we have there?
It is pay 1 fewer of any goods required to add Oasis cards to your display.
Yeah, that's not that great, is the problem.
It is not that great.
Well, I know what I want. I'm just worried that I won't be able to pay for it is the problem.
And the trader is out this turn. Okay.
Yep. Throw me down on the tribal one, please.
You left Morgana open.
Fatima is available. You're right. I didn't figure you wanted it anyway. Now I'll take Fatima.
Yeah, I don't need it because I got the one that I wanted. So.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you need salt.
I am lacking salt.
Yeah.
It's a salt or a date, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go on the salt.
Perfect. I will take the date.
Perfect. All right, so that means I go there and there, and that means you go there and there.
Hmm.
Who are you moving?
I'm definitely moving. I don't want the girl one. I also really don't want the Oasis one, but I'm definitely not taking the girl one. So put that one down on the 2 pepper.
That one would only cost you 1 coin for a point, though.
Yeah, that's a terrible trade. I can get 1 coin gets me 2 points at the bottom.
Sure. Hoping you didn't see that. All right.
Yeah.
So I might as well. Well, let me do the caravan. That gets me a date and a pepper.
Nice.
Date and a pepper. Date and a pepper. This gets me a pepper and a salt. Sorry, buddy. Gets me a pepper and a salt. Okay. This gets me a pepper. A lot of pepper. Last was the date round. I already did this. And then I'll pay for that with a date, 2 salt, and 2 pepper. 2 pepper, 2 salt, and a date. And I will get this and put this right here. And what was the other card? The pepper. I did this pepper,
Yeah.
which goes to a tribe. Okay. Okay, your turn. You did this.
All right. So I get a date at the top,
Right.
and then I got the 2 pepper, so you can flip that to a tribe card. And then I'll take what's the next tribe card?
Right. Wow, way better.
That is not better.
You have it. It's 3 points.
Yeah, it messes up the rest of it.
Well, not really, because now you're getting 4 points for the row with all different.
Yeah. I was planning on having all different in there though. And that means that I have to get rid of something else which I don't want to get rid of. That
Because
sucks.
you have the lady in your hand,
Correct.
and you have the palm trees on the bottom. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you
So I
can't.
guess I'll take that one. I'll put it down. So the one was what? It was for 3 points it was how many?
It was the new one you just got.
Yeah.
It's a date, a pepper, and a coin.
Ugh. That is very expensive.
Well, the one in your hand is 2 points and it's 4 goods.
Yeah, but the coin is really expensive.
Yeah.
Um
You don't have to do it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Discarding it.
Yeah, I'm really angry about it, but yeah.
Okay. Discarded.
Yep.
Fine. With me.
And so then I'll play the one for 2 salt and a pepper, and I'll play it next to the lady.
Okay, so 2 salt and a pepper goes away. This one is going next to the lady. You already did this, and that's it. Right?
Yep.
That becomes a good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that means I have to shuffle this because we don't have any more goods, and this has to get off this pile. There we go. All right, those are shuffled. First player moves to you. Raider goes down on the pepper. This gets flipped. Salt. Salt. Great. Immediately after displaying this card, you receive a one-time bonus of 1 goods of your choice for every 2 cards in your display.
Okay.
This one is the lady. It's the same one you have in your hand. Same cost and everything. It's just the dates and the salt are reversed. Okay. And
But it just doesn't say anything, right?
no, there's nothing on it.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
And it's just 2 coins, yeah. Yeah, that one's not nearly as good.
Same as the one in your hand, literally.
But the one I have says immediately after replaying this card, I get a one-time bonus of 3 goods, 1 coin, or a victory point.
Yeah,
It's
no,
way
ignore
better.
that. Ignore that. Ignore that. That's
Oh,
stupid.
ignore the extra really good point to it? The
You
whole
don't need
reason why I got that card?
Yeah, you don't need that one.
Got it. Okay. As long as we're clear. I will take the tribal card, please.
All right. Oh, buddy, man. Hi. Hi. I'm going to go.
Where the people are.
I want to go where the people are. I want to. Hi. You okay?
Wanna see them dancing?
You want to say hi to West? Oh, Jesus, buddy. What's up? Let's get it out. I know you're tired. Yeah, let's go there. Okay.
I'm gonna take the goods card.
This one?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Did not expect that.
I know. It's just like the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, if you busted out into that, that would be great. So do I do the thing?
Definitely do the thing, not the other thing, because that is gross.
Yeah, I guess. Nah, you're gonna go there.
Why would I go there? I will be very frustrated with my choice here. And man, I am taking a massive gamble. Massive, massive, massive gamble. If I do that and I don't get what I want, I will have wasted an entire play. Ugh. That would suck.
Might as well do it. Why not? Because then if it works, it pays off like really well.
It pays off big, right? Yeah. I know exactly what you're thinking. I am.
Just do it. Where are you going?
So what I want to do is go to the noble, but I'm worried because I don't have. I need to have one more pepper. So if that goods card isn't a pepper, then I'm screwed, and I'll have wasted that entire goods action.
Right.
And what if that tribal card is stupid awesome, and then I don't have what I need to play it? So I'm going down where the pepper is. That sucks.
You have to.
Yeah, I don't want to though.
No, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a terrible card. It's a giant waste.
Well, now is do I go to the silversmith or do I go to the date? I think I go to the date.
Definitely the date.
Yeah, I have to go to the date. Okay. It goes there. All right. You are.
All right. So I'm taking pepper first.
Hold on. You settle down there. Okay. Now you can do it. Pepper first.
Okay. I'm taking pepper first.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take the goods the salt, which I get 2 salt.
What? This?
Because I get
Yeah.
if I take a salt, I get an extra salt.
Yeah, yeah.
So don't
So
forget
wait,
to take that one and
goes
put a
away.
tribe card. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now I'm gonna take the goods card off the top of the pile.
And you get, boom, 2 dates.
2 dates. Glad I got the pepper then, because that would have been really bad.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm gonna take the tribe card.
Okay. And your tribe is, oh, great, a house. At the end of the game, you receive 1 additional victory point for every 2 Oasis cards in your display.
Well, that's gonna suck. But I need the Oasis card. So 1 gold and 1 date.
Got it.
Paid.
Okay.
And then the Oasis card is which one? It's the one that says pay 1 fewer to add any other well cards to your thing.
Add a well card to your display. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for that as well.
All right. That is 2 salt and a date.
And that one is going underneath the lady.
Okay.
And that should leave me with the 3 dates, 2 pepper, and a salt.
That leaves you with 2 pepper, 2 dates, and a salt.
Yeah, 2 pepper, 3 dates, and a salt.
No, I only have 2 over here.
You only have 2 dates?
Yeah, in your pile, I have 2 pepper, 2 dates, and a salt. I just added a third.
Didn't I just get a date
I thought
from a goods card or something?
and then you paid it, didn't you?
I did pay a date, but I already had a date.
You had, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm only supposed to have 2 dates, 2 pepper, and a salt then.
No,
All right.
what I had over here was 2 pepper, 2 dates, and a salt. You're saying that there was 3, and I'm sure you're keeping better track of it.
Okay. Then I'll have my 3 dates.
I think you just weaseled a date out of me, but that's fine.
Well, wouldn't be the first time.
No.
Yeah.
Well done. All right. I am going to move this date over to here with Morgana. I'm going to use this person to get myself a date. I'm going to use this person to get myself a salt. This goes away. That becomes a tribe. I'm going to use this, to get another salt. And then I'm going to pay for this with a date and a salt and 2 pepper. Pepper, pepper, salt, date to put this down here. And that becomes a good. Okay. He's sleeping. I'm going to try and put him back in the recliner.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then I get first player.
Mm-hmm.
I got to figure out how that's going to work. Well, here, I'll set the board so you can figure out your turn. There's a pepper. There's another pepper because we need more pepper. There's a camel. And there's an oasis. At the end of the game, you receive 1 additional victory point for every 2 well cards in your display. Interesting. What do I want to do? I go first, yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to go over here in the salt.
I'm going to take the noble action at the top.
Okay. I am going to take the date action next to you.
I'll take the.
You and Morgana haven't gone on a date in a while.
No, I feel like I need to say hello again, but there's not a whole lot of really great cards on the board, so I'm gonna take the goods action.
This one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, I want the Fatima action. Yeah, because that card sucks.
What card sucks? Oh, this one?
That one, yeah. It's a bad card for me.
I gotta do it. I can't risk it. Okay.
You can't go there.
Shit. Stupid. Oh, shit.
Yeah, these cards are on the board are so expensive right now. Holy
right.
cow.
I'll go there.
Yeah, I was worried you were gonna go there. That sucks.
Well, I mean, I would go here if you'd let me, but you didn't want me to, so.
I mean, yeah. Well, it's either a wasted card action. Because, so here's the funny part. I could go opposite of myself on the salt or on the pepper, but then I would literally get no cards.
Right.
So I have to take the tribal action.
Correct.
Yowzers.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Ouch.
Yeah, not fun. All right. Well, this and this get me a date and a salt. So, date and a salt. Salt, date. Perfect. This I hate immensely.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to buy that if I don't have to. But let's see what the caravan does. Caravan gets me 2 salt. Great. That's fucking awesome. Well, that's good. That seriously sucks. Well, all right. Yeah, so I can do both of these. That works. Sorry, buddy. So I'm gonna do this, I guess.
Okay.
See if I do this right. I'm gonna pay the 2 salt, the date and the pepper. Pepper, salt. Nope, date. 2 salt. To put that there. Immediately after displaying this card, you receive a one-time bonus of 1 good of your choice for every 2 cards in your display. So 1, 2, 3. So I get 3 goods. Right?
Yeah, because you got 6 cards in there now, yeah.
I have 7, but yeah, rounded down, right? So I'm going to take the 2 pepper.
You have 7 cards? Which one did I miss? I
1,
only have
2,
you down
3,
for
4.
6.
I have 3 ladies, 2 camels, an oasis, and a well.
The third lady I didn't have yet.
That's just the 2 points for the 4 goods.
Gotcha.
All All right, so I get 3. I got 3 goods. I got my 3 goods. Nope, I didn't. I got 2 goods. I need. What do I need? Fuck. What do I need? I'm gonna take a. Fuck. I'm gonna take a pepper. God damn it. I'll take a pepper. All right. Oh, this goes to goods. And then that is going to be a date, 2 pepper, and 2 salt. 2 salt, 2 pepper, and a date to get this camel. Come here, you mother. All right. So immediately after displaying, got it. You no longer have to do the thing, got it. Immediately after displaying, got it. At the end of the game, fine. Nothing, nothing. End of the game. Good. And then that becomes a goods. Oh, you shouldn't see that. Okay. Sorry, buddy.
Okay. The first thing that I'm going to do is take my noble action and pay 1 salt, 2 pepper, and 1 date to put down the Targi card. Then I'm going to take the 3 goods of my choice.
Where are you putting her? In the bottom row?
She's going down bottom row, right side.
Okay. So immediately after displaying this card, you receive a one-time bonus of 3 goods, 1 gold, or 1 victory point.
Yep. So I'm going to take 2 pepper and a salt.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my the goods card that's in the center.
What?
The salt card that's in the center. Oh, I forgot. I'm only going to take I'm going to take 3 pepper and no salt because I get 2 salt from that card in the middle.
Okay. And then this goes away and becomes a tribe.
Yep.
Do you want to move Morgana off the pepper?
Probably. Because I think I should take that.
See what comes up first.
I'm going to see what comes up first.
Okay.
So, yeah, give me the tribe card first and see what happens.
I hope you need 4 pepper for this one.
I think it's going to need a coin. It does. A coin. Urgh, that's really annoying.
In each round in which you get at least 1 pepper from a good, you receive 1 more pepper.
All right, well, throw that away because that's never... I guess put it in my hand, whatever, just in case.
All right, making me reach. Thanks. Okay.
Yep, no worries. And then I'm going to take the well card that gives me 3 points.
What?
For my Fatima. The well
here?
card. Yeah. So it's 2 date, 2 pepper, and a salt.
2 date, 2 pepper, and a salt.
And that's going to go in the middle row, and that will complete that middle row. And that should leave me with a pepper and a salt.
That leaves you with a pepper and a salt. All right, now I really want to try and put him in the recliner.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, buddy. Let me not drop you on camera.
One card away if I can play another noble action, but I need a coin. And there's not been enough coins coming up. Need those coins.
Okay. That did that, yeah?
Yeah, we need to move the robber. I'm not sure that we moved him every turn because we should be much farther along than that.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we moved him that last turn for sure. Well, you've gotten a card every round, right? I've just got 2, though.
Yeah, I've gotten at least 1 card every round. Sometimes I get 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You had to because you're sitting on plenty of cards. Well, let's say it was there for this round.
Okay. And now we got to get rid of
Yeah, I don't know, because if it's farther along, then
Yeah, it should probably be farther along than it is right now. I think we missed it a couple times.
well, that might have fucked you on that last turn. That might have fucked me on the last turn too.
I would have given point, but I still have 2 pieces left.
Right. Oh, that's true. And I don't have to do the raid. That's true.
Yeah,
Well, do you want to say it's here then?
sure. So we'll give for the raid. So do I give a point or do I give stuff? I think I'm going to give a point.
Okay. Well, it'd be interesting. Let's say we're doing this now because depending on what you would have given, you might have given something that you needed, not
Yeah,
knowing
so I'm
that you
giving a
needed
point.
it. Right? Yeah. No, I know. But let's say that we
Yeah.
just moved it this turn.
Okay. We still have to immediately put it there, so.
Right. Which happens now.
Yep.
Okay. So we're good. First player moves. Your first player this turn. We've got a bunch of goods coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing great. Just goods. Pay 1 sphere of any good required to add a camp card to your display. Well, that's interesting.
Love it. I'll go right on the Fatima card, please.
Of course you will. Of fucking course. All right.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll go. Oh, that sucks. I will go. Which one is that again? It is 2 pepper and a date. All right, put me on. Oh, that's gross. Put me on the pepper on the right.
Oh, that's me. All right. All right.
Hmm. Interesting. Let's see. Big brain thoughts.
Don't think too much. It's only a point.
Because I got that one. And I got that. Good. And then I got a pepper. Good. But I still don't have the coin. Okay. I won't be able to do that. All right. Let's go ride a bike here and do let's do the salt up in the top left.
Oh, I can't go there because you're there. Well, then,
Mm-hmm.
in that case,
Yep.
that sucks.
Yep.
I mean, if the caravan comes up gold, that would be nice.
That would be nice.
All right. Well, let's.
I mean, you can really only go one place, so.
Well, it's either pepper or noble, right?
Yeah.
So either I'm getting a good or I do the noble to get rid of what's in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
The chances of it coming up coin.
Pretty slim,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
since there's one on the board.
Yeah. Yeah, let's fucking chance it. All right. So you are here and here. I am here and here.
Yeah. And then you can take the one that's on the dates and move it down to the coin.
Okay. So that gets you a coin for this. You did that. This gets you a pepper.
Yeah.
That gets you a salt, but gets you really 2 salt.
It's only 1 salt because it's from the border.
Oh, it's not a goods card. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna pay the
coin.
so I'm gonna pay the not coin. I'm gonna pay the 2 pepper and the 1 date because the last round when I put down my well card, I got to pay 1 less for it because I have one of the cards in there that says pay 1 fewer of any well card. So I kept a pepper.
So you should have it. So right now, I have 2 pepper and 2 salt. You're saying you should have 2 pepper, a date, and 2 salt.
Correct.
All right. So 2 pepper and a date go away.
Yes.
Those that are watching, I want you to fact check everything Wes is doing. All right. And then the coin goes away, and that became a tribe. All right. So you completed your top row now.
Yep.
Yeah. So this game's going to end pretty soon. All right. Well, let's dance. I get a date for that. I get salt and the pepper for that. So that's cool. I get 1 of each. Let's see what the caravan brings me. Maybe it's a gold. Nope, 2 fucking pepper. All right. So that did that, which means I can't play this, which means my noble action is wasted, which means I can't buy this either because I don't have a fucking coin. All right, that's super fun. So do I keep this then? Might as well. So if these aren't being done, I just take them back and don't do the action, yeah?
You have to take the card.
And then
And
discard
then
it?
you have to discard it, yeah.
All right. So this goes away and it becomes a good. What was the other thing I did?
I don't remember. Well, you had the noble action on the top. Where were your pieces again?
I
You
was
had the noble.
caravan noble. Yeah, where's my other one? Because you were where? You were here. You were
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were on the salt.
Yeah.
So I was on the date.
Yeah, you were at the
Oh
date
yeah.
on the
I
top.
got the. I got this. I got this one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Alan.
All right.
Okay. First player moves. These get flipped over. Let's make sure we do that because now you can't use your Morgana magic.
Mm-hmm.
There's the gold.
Ooh,
Great.
that's pretty.
Ugh.
Why you gotta be like that? That's really rude.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. I will. Well, you're going to get the coin anyway. So I just need to make sure that I get what I need. So give me the noble action.
How am I going to get the
Yeah.
coin anyway?
Well, you're not, but I mean, because the more you. Oh, that's right. It's not you on the Morgana action.
No, this is the robber.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So give me the noble action.
Still, change nothing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Pepper on the right. And I don't care what else. Give me. Okay, maybe not that one. Actually, yeah, that might work. No, I can't take that.
Let's
I could
date
take
or
that.
this, right?
Yeah, that actually isn't bad. I don't need the date. Because I've got a pepper and I have pepper, so that's the 2 pepper I needed. Am I going to get a salt? Probably not. So I won't have 3, but I can have 2 to trade in for something. So I'll do that. Yeah, put me on the bottom for silversmith.
Right now, you have 2 salt, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
All right. You are here and here. I am here and here.
Okay.
All right. So this gets me a salt. This gets me a date. This gets me a caravan card. Boom. Fuck you. Fine. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I need a salt and a date. So I need to give up 3 pepper for a coin. And then I'm going to spend that coin along with a date and a salt to get this guy. And that becomes a good. Okay.
And which other card did you use?
Shit, why do I fuck that up all the time? The
I don't
date.
know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to take the 2 pepper, so the one on the right and then the goods card.
Pepper for that. Pepper for this. Let me do this now before I forget. You get a pepper for that one, and that becomes a tribe. Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to turn in the 2 salt that I have for a victory point.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the noble action with my 2 pepper and 1 coin and play it in the last open spot and in the game.
Okay. Immediately?
Well, I'm the last player anyway, but yeah.
Oh, right now. We don't finish one more round. Okay, cool.
No.
That was the noble action, so that would have been done. And then you don't have anything for this, so
I don't have anywhere to put her.
and this goes here. Okay. So that's it.
That is it.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Cool. So you're sitting on 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 20.
What are you talking about? Oh, those are the points in the bottom?
Yep, your cards.
Yeah, okay.
So 20 plus your 4 that you have up here. So you're at 24.
Yeah.
And then do you have any end game stuff?
Oh, yeah. All right,
Yep.
so we're 24 currently. Then I get 4 points for having the top row the same.
Right.
And then I get 4 points for the bottom 2 rows being different because of the Targi card.
Yep.
So that's another 8 points. plus at the end of the game, my campground that says I receive 1 additional victory point for every 2 Oasis cards in your display. I have 2 Oasis cards, so I'll get 2 more victory points for those.
No, you get 1 point for every 2.
So 1 point, sorry.
Fucking cheater.
No, right?
And then
Plus
you got this one that gives you 1 point because you have more than me.
Yep, so I get another victory point there.
Yep.
And then that's it.
38.
So 38.
38?
It's not great, but it's okay.
No, it's got me, I'm sure. So I'm sitting on 3, 6, 7. I got 8 victory points and tokens. This can go away because I didn't get that to trigger. So I got 8 over there. Are you keeping track? I'm just going to yell out numbers.
Okay, 8 victory points.
Okay, cool. Then I got 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points from cards.
Nice, 26.
And then I have 1 in the center that's all 4 camel people.
Okay.
So 4 more.
Yep.
And then at the end of the game, you receive 1 additional victory point for every 2 camel rider cards in your display.
So you get 2 more points.
2 more points for that. And then this gets me nothing immediately. At the end of the game, this card is the rightmost, which it is not. That does nothing. That does nothing. So that's me.
32.
Closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, me too. I didn't realize you had gotten 8 points worth of victory points already. That's pretty sweet.
Yep, that helped.
Yeah.
And that is Targi.
That is Targi. It's such a fun game.
So thinky too.
Yep. It's a nice little puzzle. It gives you just enough to think about without being like too overwhelming, which I think is nice. Gives you lots of really great game decisions, which I really like.
Yep. Yeah, having that last round where I had 2, the noble didn't do anything. I didn't get the gold I needed, and my other thing here didn't do shit. That hurt.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have done much. I mean, if I had gotten like that would have been that was different. That would have gotten me 1 point. It would have got me 4 points had I gotten the gold.
Yeah. Which
So it would have been close. It would have been 1 point. Oh, I'm glad I lost with. Oh no, it would have been 2 points. Still, I'm glad I lost with a little bit more than just a 2-point thing.
Well, if it was 1 extra card too, then you would have finished another row, right? Which would have gotten you 2 more points.
Yeah.
If they were all different anyway.
True. Which I would have my top row would have been screwed. I would have needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Oh no, I still was doing good. I had the palm trees and the well. I needed another Targia card. That would have been nice to finish the bottom, but
yeah,
whatever.
I always, whenever I play this game, at least 1 row has to be all the same.
Yeah.
And like I feel like every time I'm able to complete that, it's really hard to not win.
Yeah, I'm 3 cards behind you. I had 9. You had 12. That's a good one. I really like this game.
Yep. This is a lot of fun.
Yep.
A lot of fun.
Thanks for beating me.
No worries. Happy to oblige. Especially since apparently I was playing it on like super hard mode, which seems to be par for the course for me. Because I was playing it that you couldn't play the cards that you picked up from the table. Like you had to take the noble action, or you had to take the tribe action to be able to play a card. So that's like super hard mode.
No, way different. Way different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Have you played it with the expansion?
So I've not played the expansion, but I've heard amazing things about it. I've heard that it completely changes the game, and like it's a totally different game in a good way.
I don't think I have it, so I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah. The next game, I really want us to play War Chest, but you have to have a copy of War Chest for us to play it properly.
I don't think I have that one. I'll check, but I don't think I have that one.
It's really, really, really good.
I might have gotten it from Jason when he was clearing out some stuff from the shop, the demo library of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Before he left. I might have a copy. I don't think I do though.
Yeah, I really, really, really like that game as well. It plays 2 and 4 players, which is why it's not one of my like 2-player only games. But it's beautiful. I really suck at it, but I love it. So
Cool.
figure I'd give you some fair times.
Yeah.
I've never been able to beat anyone who has the archer. Like if someone picks up the archer, I feel like it's basically unbeatable. It's so hard to get in there. So, but
All
I
right.
do love the game.
It's good to know.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about it.
it's good times.
I believe you.
So, what did you get in this week? Did you
Oh,
get
what am I
any
into?
shipments? Yeah, what are you into this week?
What did I get in shipment? I don't think I got any deliveries this week, actually.
No?
No, I don't think
That's
anything
awesome.
came. I know. Um, no, I mean, I got a bunch of stuff from Leprechaun
Yeah.
that I want to play with you. Oh, it's downstairs. So I got I think it's called Athenium. I'm probably fucking that one up. It's a mystical library game. I got it from Petrie.
Okay.
On your turn, you have a hand of cards. You're going to play 2 rounds of drafting.
Okay.
What you take, you get on the bottom, and
Uh-huh.
on the top there's a so it's there's a top and a bottom. The bottom is what you get. The top is split to a left and a right.
Okay.
What you take, then the top, whatever's on the left goes to the player on your left, and whatever's on the right goes to the player on your right. And if you're playing a 2-player
Oh,
game, your opponent gets both of the things on top, and you get what's on the bottom. And then what you're trying to do is
interesting.
take these books and fill up your cabinet based on public objectives that have a sliding scale. Really, it also seems kind of quick, maybe 20, 30 minutes. But you're
Okay.
playing like basically an A deck and then a B deck, and then that's the game.
Cool.
And then there's a game called Matikas, I think.
Okay.
MIT, I don't know, something Greek. It's in Greek mythology, and you're trying to build, you're trying to get notoriety within the gods of Olympus. It's not available in the US. I don't know if it will be, but I got it from Jason because he got a copy. That looks really fun too. I got to learn it. I watched a video on it, but that one looks really fun. Also, open, like there's no hidden information. You're just playing what's on the board. So,
Cool.
yeah, I got that from the weekend. I know I got a bunch of other stuff, but most of it was just either extra copies or stuff that I was adding to the QSCon library.
Mm,
Nothing other personal that I got. So
cool.
what
I
about
got
you? Well, besides all the shit
one.
you showed off, Jesus.
Yeah, well, there's that. But I did finally get in my Age of Steam
A team
with
game.
the deluxe acrylic bits. So I'm
Nice.
super excited for that. I've
Cool.
been waiting very impatiently, to get these because there's new maps as well as the acrylic set for the tile. So I'm super excited about that.
Cool.
I love Age of Steam. It's a great game, and the acrylic tiles are glorious.
Never played it.
We can fix that.
Yeah, we can. I think I played obviously Ticket to Ride, and I played Railroad Inc. But other than
Mm-hmm.
that, I don't think I've played a train game. I do want to play. My friend Brett just picked up a copy of Isle of Trains All Aboard, and that's got
Okay.
a dual use card system that I'm really intrigued by. I love dual use cards, so I
Cool.
want to play that one. I don't know if you know anything about that one.
I don't know anything about that one.
I don't either.
But I do like dual use cards. Those are fun.
Very much like Forest Shuffle. You played Forest Shuffle, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, the way that those cards work, it's great.
Mm. The I like train games. I like 18xx games and like Iberian Gauge and stuff like that. So I really enjoy those. And I'm trying to find things that you can work people through because I played Ticket to Ride with some of my friends, and there's this expansion. I don't know if you've ever played the Ticket to Ride expansion before called Alvin and Dexter.
Oh, is that the dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my buddy is a model painter, and he took it and
Wait, hold on.
he did this amazing thing with it. So this is Dexter the dinosaur, and then
That's
I
cool.
have Alvin the alien,
Did it
and
come
he's
like that on the buildings?
yeah. This is what the model looks like.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and he just painted it and stuff for me.
That was
So
great.
yeah, they're really cool. I have them because I got bored with regular Ticket to Ride. I needed something else to have with it to make it more competitive. Um, and so I love Alvin and Dexter because they go in the major cities, and then if you have any cities that are that use those as connection points, then you don't get credit for your route. So you have to move them, and then there's every time you move them, you get a card, and that's like a point basically. And whoever has the most points for moving them gets points at the end of the game as well. They get Alvin and Dexter points. You just screw people by putting them on there, and you screw up their routes, so you don't get credit for the route. So it creates a lot of chaos, which obviously I love.
Right.
But then I
And
also
that's the
have, yeah, then I also have the Asian Ticket to Ride because the backside is, um, oh, is it not that one? Which one is it? No, it's not that one. Is it UK? Hold on. Yeah, it's UK. Okay. So Ticket to Ride United Kingdom, on the back side is Pennsylvania. All right. And Pennsylvania has stocks. So whenever you create a line, you can choose one of the stocks that goes into that place.
cool.
So that if you add that onto the Alvin and Dexter, now you've created this like there's tons of decision points going on. There's tons of really unique things going on. It is a it's a much more complex and interesting version of Ticket to
Mm,
Ride that keeps me engaged wholly and completely. Um, I
mm.
really like playing it that way. Uh, because my friends who live in Wisconsin, we come and we see them every year, and on Christmas we play the Ticket to Ride tournament. So literally every single Ticket to Ride game, we play all of them from top to bottom.
Holy
And
crap.
yeah, it's ridiculous. Now that they've got the small ones like London and those kind of places that just take like 10 or 15 minutes, we don't play those, but we play the main games. And it takes like 2 days to get through all of them. But it's fantastic. And every single one of them has to have Alvin and Dexter. So there's just chaos happening everywhere. Um, and it's lovely. And I heard they don't make Alvin and Dexter anymore. So it's they're ridiculously expensive to find right now. Which I think is sad because
Huh.
they're a really great addition to the game. And I highly recommend everyone find an Alvin and Dexter to play because they're really good.
Huh. I'll
It's
have
a
to
fantastic expansion.
I'll have to ask somebody if they have an extra copy.
Yeah, I mean, there's someone you could probably talk to about it, but um, I had to get rid of my box, so I only have it now in this plastic container because it fits inside of one of the Ticket to Ride boxes, but I don't own the Nordic version of Ticket to Ride because it's a 3-player game.
Right.
My friends own it. So Alvin and Dexter used to sit inside of their copy, but it's my Alvin and Dexter.
Gotcha.
And then I realized if I ever played Ticket to Ride without them, which I don't do very often, but I don't have Alvin and Dexter to play, and then the game's really boring. So I made them ship it to me because I
Gotcha.
needed to have it.
Kabuki Alvin and Dexter expansion for Ticket to Ride is apparently out of print and hard to
Yeah,
find.
and worth every penny. It's ridiculously entertaining.
Seems interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it adds a lot of extra funness to the game.
I believe you.
Yeah, it was like a 10-year ago expansion.
Yeah, it's the dinosaur. You might have seen it. It's a mini expansion with just two minis, obviously, because it's a mini. Oh no, I guess mini expansion meaning small with two
Right.
minis. One's a dinosaur, one's an alien, and they're both
Yep.
on these buildings.
Yeah, and they come with cards, and as you move them around, you get the cards, and then you get points for moving them around enough. But then if they're sitting on a city, that city's currently unavailable, and if you have routes that go into that city, you're done. They don't count.
Sounds awesome. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's great.
All right.
Yeah. Did you back anything on Kickstarter this week?
No.
No? You didn't add anything to your Kickstarter this week?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
I have not added anything.
Okay.
I may have.
I definitely added something.
Why am I not logged in? What the hell?
If we didn't talk about it last week, we have to talk about Aquapipe, which is
I don't know anything about that.
Mitsu Yamamoto. If you aren't following his crazy stuff, you really should take a look at it.
Oh yeah, I think we did
It's
talk
amazing.
about that.
We did talk about that one last week, I think.
Yeah.
Highly recommended. His games are incredible. They're all like really quick, thinky games, and they're amazing. So it is. It's not like an aquabong, but it is. He got the inspiration by looking at the pipes underneath the house, and it's kind of like how pipes go, and you can put other pipes over top of other pipes to claim the location. But once you put the pipe that goes directly over the top and the elbow, then you can't do it anymore. But I got a chance to see River Valley Glassworks at
that was added
from
to my
All Play.
list. Yep.
Yeah, dude, that game it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous game. Isn't it? I'm gonna say it. Is it Ian O'Toole that did the artwork for that? I think it is.
I believe so.
But it is. There's acrylic pieces for the river because you're moving these tiles, and then you get glass, like river glass pieces for it. Absolutely, the game looks amazing. I got a chance to do a couple of sample rounds at Gamma, and this was an instant back for me. It is
Bosley. It's Andrew Bosley.
Andrew Bosley. Okay, also an excellent artist.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. So
yeah, they crossed 276. They're almost 3,400 backers.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yep.
And if you do the like super deluxe one, you get a little medallion that gives you a free all play game, which is also super cool. So I think that's probably one of the most unique add-ons I've seen, like to Deluxify, and you could just get another little free game.
Yeah, I like it's like you're prepaying for a game later, but I like the actual, like the acrylic bits and everything are cool, but I like that you're actually getting like river glass as your like deluxe component.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
It's a good one.
I agree. Yeah, I jumped on that one, and then I came across a game called. I might have talked about all the other stuff that I was in, but Armello.
Armello.
It's based on a video game that I never heard of either.
Okay.
But it looks awesome. Like I love the art. The gameplay looked good. I don't know anything else about it, but apparently it's this video game. Here, let me share.
Interesting.
Yeah,
you got little like animal creatures, huh?
Yep. Here.
Cool. That's crazy looking.
So I know it's just a render, but the way that this map works, there's a center piece right here that actually is raised up.
Nice.
Like this is your own little dice box. Like the art's cute as shit. Like that's just awesome.
Yeah.
But then when you look at the, like, obviously go in and read the lore. If you don't know the game, which I didn't, I mean the deluxe components look amazing. The minis, they're cool. I like that they're in different colors. I'm sure they'll look great when they're painted up. The dice upgrades are cool. Where are the? Come on. Clearly, there's a lot in the game.
Yeah, I see that.
Jeez, it's still going. Here's your collector's edition. I like the cards are on like the board. It's really cool. Yeah, there's your piece. Like right in the center of this entire map is actually going to be a 3D. Like it's going to be up off the map, which I guess. Like I criticize White Castle for having those bridges because you don't need the bridges, and you actually block. Like I feel, depending on where you're sitting in that game, you're looking over the bridge to see what the cost is of the action. For the color above it. They don't need to be there. They just add a little bit of aesthetic. I'm sure the same thing here. You don't need it. You can still do it without it, but it will look cool. And then this is like your little player board. I don't know what else to call it. They're dice trays, but they're for your character. So like as you roll, you're taking the dice out and putting them where they need to go. It was a nice little, I don't know, touch.
Cool.
But then having all these bits, pin set, fine. I definitely get the guppy pin because why wouldn't you?
Right. I mean, it's super cute.
Yeah. So it looks. I don't know anything about it. It's based on a game. That's all I know.
Interesting.
Looks fun. Yeah.
Cool.
Anything. If there's quest cards, you got me. Like, I want to go on. Like, this is the kind of game where I want to be able to go and complete quests. This just screams that kind of mechanism. So it seems like it's got a look at that. 538 cards.
That is a lot of cards.
Yeah, with all the custom dice and with all the wooden bits and the minis. Like it's not very mini heavy, but
yeah,
it looks neat.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. But I don't know the game. I don't know the video. It makes me want to learn about the video game before I play this, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks is this. Like having to wait a year from now. Like all of a sudden this will just show up at my door in April of next year and I'll have forgotten about it.
Yeah.
And there will be.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is very normal though.
I know. Well, yeah, for the most part. Yeah, tons of cards. Tons of cards. Yeah, but it shouldn't be a year, right? Like I know it is, and the normalcy is that it is, right? Like you do a Kickstarter now, it comes out a year from now. I get it. But I don't know. They're not all like that, right? Like charcuterie was November and we're getting it out. Well, we should have it end of this month, getting ready to fulfill next month. Like that's a pretty quick turnaround. Not that they all have to be that. Not that charcuterie is anywhere near this with the minis and everything, but
sure.
It's just rough. It's starting to like it piles up when you have all this. You're putting out this money into these companies to do a thing, and I like doing it for companies like that was their first created. Cool. They probably make a ton of money off the video game. I don't know who the designer is. I don't know how they're affiliated with the game or if they just got their license. I don't know any of that stuff, but I don't mind that. It's just there's so many of them, and then you're locking up your money for a year and more. And then all of a sudden they show up when I don't know. It starts getting not annoying, just it's a chore.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like having games show up. Like I like the cycle to a point because now it's like at least once a month, sometimes a couple of times a month, I'll get games that I bought a while back, and I'm like, oh, cool, this thing finally showed up. That's great.
Right.
And then that's exciting. But I've also bought a whole bunch of other games in between, and sometimes those games I've filled that hole that I thought this game was going to fill, and now it's like, okay.
Right.
It's interesting about an IP being your first game is strange. It doesn't happen very often. I mean, I guess it kind of does. Yeah, that is unique. I know Weirdwood Manor was another one that was an IP that was the first creation. Although Frostpunk from Glass Cannon Unplugged, I think that was their first game as well, and that was amazing. Yeah, I got Robinson Crusoe too, Kabuki, and I'm glad I got it. Let's just say that. I'm very glad I got it. It took a long time for that one to get here. I'm very happy that it's here.
Hey, Andrew. Yeah, Seven Citadel is another one. There's a bunch, right? Like, I don't know how long it took Kingdom Rush to get here. Like, they sometimes they hit problems and snags. Like, I understand that. That's
part of the deal. It is
I
what it
think
is.
also it's kind of like I don't know, a poor me problem, but when we go to so many conventions and we have the opportunity to just pick it up at conventions,
Mm-hmm.
then why wait? Like, and the counter to that is that, well, you're helping somebody fund a dream or fund a thing that they wouldn't be able to do without you, kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
there's the push and pull, the good angel, bad angel thing of, but I can just wait and grab it at, like, not on Amazon or not at other places like, discount markets and shit like that. Like, get it from them at a convention, but
Yeah.
not have to do it now. And then, but would it be as good as it is if not for those people that do it now, right? Like the linen finish and the quality, come on, like charcuterie did, like all the extra stuff that makes the game feel better, not necessarily stretch goals and add-ons and stuff. It just makes the game better because they had more behind them. It's a catch
Yeah.
22.
Yep. And Kabuki made a good point. Sometimes games are never going to retail. And like you and I, who get to go to tons of board game conventions, they're still probably going to be there selling it, at least for a little while.
Yep.
But and FOMO is a real thing,
Oh,
and
sure.
I have it horrendously.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm very bad about FOMO.
But also, depending on where you live and what your local game store is like I'm very lucky to have Millennium nearby because not only have they now upgraded to be the largest in the country, but they back almost everything. So you could go there and like after Level Up, when Dave and Di won the Fractured Sky, I went
Hmm.
over there and they had the deluxe edition of Fractured Sky with the little metal things. Like they had it there. So I didn't
Yeah.
feel like I missed out on anything. I didn't know about it until I saw it at the convention. They were bragging the shit out of it. So
Hmm.
obviously I needed it. But I had
Right.
a local
Obviously,
store that backs that stuff at that level so I can go there and get it when it comes out, right? Same thing with is it Amazonia?
Life of the Amazonian.
Yeah, same thing. They
Yeah.
had all the little extra components and the upgrades and the meeples and everything. They had it all there. So I'm
Nice.
lucky to have a place nearby that not many have a store that can
Yeah.
support that kind of thing. But
Yep. I have a store up in Grand Rapids that's 2 hours away. That backs a lot of those things pretty heavy. And then I also there's a Georgie's in Chicago that also backs a lot of Kickstarter stuff. So, but that's also tough on the retail establishments too, because not all Kickstarters have retail pledges. So,
right,
because they want to have that same thing, like they want people to buy them as opposed to
right.
um, retail stores. So, a lot of push and pull there.
Well, we didn't have a retail level on the Kickstarter for charcuterie. We just said reach out to us.
Hmm.
Like we didn't need to put one there because if you're a retailer and you want to get it, just contact us. Like why go through
Right.
the middleman? Just get us.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I think it's fantastic. This was a good episode. Glad
Yeah,
I won like I
always.
thought. If I didn't win, you would have never let me live that down after all the
No,
crap that I spoke at the beginning.
no.
So,
Well, also remember,
you
you might want
asterisks.
to
Right.
rewind. There's the asterisk, yeah, because you were going to play it
Right.
wrong, and I helped you
Right.
gain multiple points throughout that game.
It's true. There's a couple salt that I wouldn't have gotten, and yeah. So yeah,
You would have
I
been
would have played
playing the
super
tribal
hard mode.
expansion all wrong.
Yeah. Which I'm glad you fixed me.
Right.
So it's good.
Had I let you just play the way you wanted to, you
Yeah.
probably would have lost.
I probably would have.
Yeah.
I probably would have. It's a good thing you're around to
Yeah.
help me
Well,
win
now we'll
games.
never know because now you'll play right forever. And
I'll just really win now.
yeah, now you really win. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
All right.
Next Friday it is then, yeah?
Yeah. If you're not doing anything too busy.
No, I just had to go watch a musical, so
Nice.
yeah, my daughter was
Oh, is that
backstage.
your autocorrect? It was a musical?
It was a musical, yeah, not a muscle.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah, my daughter was doing backstage for Beauty and the Beast. So,
Oh, cool. Nice.
yep.
Well,
I want her to be on stage next time, but I told her she couldn't audition because she needs to do all of her homework. So, and she was into too much stuff at the time. So, I told her she could do backstage if she wanted to.
aw.
Hmm. So, But yeah, that's what I was doing.
Fun. I remember musicals when I was in high school, and then after I graduated, I was always in the pit band playing trumpet. I loved that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
was always on stage, so
Yeah, I was in the pit laughing at you on stage.
that's fair.
Yeah.
This is totally fair.
Yeah.
There's
I remember, you ever see Chorus Line?
yeah.
Okay, so there's one moment that's really really emotional and heavy when the one character is like talking about how everything came to be for him, and I'm in the pit, very somber, place is quiet, everyone's like borderline tears because it's just going really well, and up, like, you're facing the audience, right? When you're in the pit,
Mhm.
you're facing the audience. So up in the sound booth, the fuckers had a Stone Cold Steve Austin cutout, like a life size thing.
Okay.
Yep. And they started moving them in the window
Nice.
earlier in the play. So haha, funny, like couple laughs, like it was just goofy. They're being goofs. Then the thing decided to fold over, like out of the window
Love it.
as it was dancing during this serious thing where all the other people can see it. It fell outside the window and they almost lost it. And I could not control myself. I was hysterical, like tears, hysterics coming down right
That's
in the
awesome.
middle of this whole thing. So the audience is looking at me. They have no idea this thing just happened, right? I'm hysterically laughing. They're on stage doing the thing. The band director turns around, is like, Mike, what the fuck? And I'm just trying to get them to look up. 3 other people lost it. Like, they saw what had happened and they were trying to keep it together. But then once he turned around, like, we were all just idiots at that point. And once you start laughing and other people are laughing, you couldn't control it. It was
Yep.
it was such an awful moment for that to happen. I used to love that stuff. I really enjoyed playing pit in the
Yeah.
music. Yeah.
Yeah. I loved performing in general. So it was always a lot of fun. But I'm also a prankster. So anytime there was an opportunity to prank someone on set, I always did.
Yeah.
Like if you opened a book in a particular scene to a special page or whatever, you can guarantee there was going to be something on that page that wasn't supposed to be there. If
Right.
you opened a box on set, guarantee there's going to be something inside that box is not supposed to be there.
There
If you
has
look
to
at a
be.
mirror,
Yeah.
like it's guaranteed on the inside of that mirror is going to not be what's supposed to be there. So I I told my daughter that, Sunday is fun day. So that's the day that you do your worst. So Belle has a magic mirror, and obviously Beast has a magic mirror as well. And they look at it twice. It like lights up around the outside and stuff, but there's no mirror actually on it. And I told her, I was like, look, this is your opportunity. The world is your oyster. You actually are the one who moves the mirror on stage multiple times. You could change that picture every single time. Like this is gold.
Yeah.
Because that's what I would have done every single time. I would have changed it.
What you should do is print up a picture of the Spanish Inquisition from Monty Python and put it on there, because then they wouldn't expect.
That's right.
Right.
Nobody expects the Spanish
No one
Inquisition.
expects it.
And then not change it because everyone's going to expect that you're going to change it, but no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Right.
A good callback.
Yeah.
Very nicely done.
Thank you. I try. All right. On that note,
Yep.
are we going to do it again?
Absolutely. We gotta exit out with the best music ever. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to play it and then I'll end the stream. Thanks everybody for staying up late on a Saturday and catching us.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Thanks for kicking my ass as you predicted.
Yeah. No worries. Glad I could
And
help.
always good to hang out with you, my friend.
Always. There it is.
Never fade out.